Hi, I'm Chris Cohen. Today I want to take you through setting up a new facility for VEM, which is a secure email facility. First step that we have to do is to open the services snap-in and have a look at the identity which the CRM router is running under, because this is pertinent to where we should put the certificates. Okay, we can see that at the moment it's running under the local system account. This is probably not ideal, so what we're going to do is change it to CRM administrator in this case. This is completely up to you what the identity is, but the VEM sender email provider will look in the local store to find the certificates to use for signing and encrypting outgoing emails. So we'll just finish setting up a different account. We need to restart the router. I'll just go back in and check the identity is changed. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, the next step that we need to do is to import a certificate which we've got into the local certificate store. This is a certificate which you can get very inexpensively from one of the trusted certificate providers such as Komodo or Thwaite or VeriSign. Now here we can see the certificate snap-in, and we can see open the location where we're going to put the certificate. It's in personal certificates. So here we go, we just right click on it and all tasks, import certificate. Now this certificate has got a private key, private and public key associated with it, and to export it from where we downloaded it, we needed to input a certificate, a password, and so when we're importing it to a different location, we need to re-enter that password. Okay, so we now have the certificate there. If you look further down, you can see other people's certificates, and that's where the VEM receiver will put in recipients' certificates, which it peels off from incoming emails should those certificates be there. Once we have a recipient certificate, we're then enabled to use the key contained therein to encrypt emails, as well as just sign them to that recipient. Okay, next thing we're going to do is to have a look at our email router configuration. You can see here within this standard deployment, Contoso deployment, we've set up a just one outgoing. I should say that our certificate is valid for the email address of inquiries@visola.com. So what we're going to do right now is to change temporarily the email address of the sender we're going to test with, so that recipients don't get an invalid certificate message coming up because it's coming from the wrong email address. Okay, the last thing we do is use the VEM email provider configurator to go in and override the profiles that we've set up already in the standard CRM router configurator. So in the outbound one we can see local SMTP, and we just pick this provider. Now it's prompting us to enter serial numbers for signing and encrypting certificates. So we're going to open the certificate, have a look, pull out the serial number. This is the one that we're going to use. Copy it, paste it in here, and use the same certificate for encrypting as well if we can. Note that sometimes you may want to do that differently. Two other features I should mention here. One is capability to add a plain text alternative part, which is very good for reducing the effect of spam filters. And also another feature which we have here is the ability to select the text transfer encoding mode. By default the CRM router will always set this to base 64 encoding, but we have an option to select a quoted printable, which is a different encoding type. So we're going to choose this, and then we're going to simply update the configurations. Okay, we can now have a look and see that there's no longer that profile to override because it's been changed to a VEM sender, and we've overridden the incoming POP3 one as well. Okay, lastly the license tab allows us to put in the same VEM license that we used for the standard facilities. Okay, so now we're ready to make a short test, and we'll go into Workplace and open Contacts and pick half a dozen or so contacts which we're going to use to do a test quick email campaign. In order to show you the results, I've overridden the email address 3 of all of these with a local email address, so that we can see the recipient email, well, the certificates, sorry, the emails coming through to the recipients. So let's just call this test certificate, and we'll move on. And we've just selected a template, pick email address 3, and create it. Now straight away we can go to my work activities, and we should find those emails already created and sent. So now we can open the local POP3 client and do a send and receive, and there we have it. The messages have come in, and you can see that they each got a signed logo on it, and we can open the signature and find out what the sender certificate is, and all of those good details.